Hello, Esther fans across the globe. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. This is called Wave TV. I remain Chigozie the host anchor, bringing you the unbiased reportage of events across the globe, bordering on politics, security, and of course, economic wise, as it borders on existence as a people across the globe and precisely here in Nigeria. Today, we are to discuss about the Ukraine Russia aggression that have been sustained more than 2 years. You've been in support of Russia aggression against Ukraine for obvious reasons. I want to know why you are always praying for Russia to win the war against the Western incursion within the Russian territory. And of course, it's been reportedly alleged that possibly Ukraine might be throwing in the towel because of the extent of Russia's aggression and the success recorded on the Russian part in this execution of war between Ukraine and Russia. Possibly, you think that Ukraine might surrender any moment from now? Your take on this?
I am Mr. Kparajeni Okokondem in this Republic of Biafra, Liba Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, and this IPOB government of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Long live Simon Ekpa. Long live Finland and Finland people that accommodate him. Long live our fans all over the world. May God bless every one of you in Jesus' name. You see, coming to Russia-Ukraine war, when looking at it, you can know that Ukraine is nowhere to compete with Russia in anything. And the way I see it, Russia, Putin and his men, his people, up to today, is still looking at Ukraine as their brother. If not so, there's nothing could have been Ukraine up to today. You see, Zelensky allow his people, Ukraine, to be used as a guinea fowl of testing new Western NATO American manufactured weapon. That's what they use Ukraine to do. Not that Ukraine can win or NATO can win Russia. Let me tell you, without United States of America, nothing like NATO. Without United States of America, nothing like NATO. And after the conquer or downfall of Hitler and his Nazis during in Second World War, when Hitler finally gave up and Germany was conquered. Do you know that Western Europe and America hold a meeting that the next thing to crush down is Soviet Union and communist. The next thing to crush that they will be their purpose is Soviet Union and the communists, which they did fighting up to today. And what to sustain Soviet Union was that Joseph Stalin, the founder of communists in the world, refused for anything Soviet Union to mingle with the West or to know how to speak English language. He refused. Nobody ever be a Soviet Union leader that can speak English language except Gorbachev. And the Gorbachev was purposely sent to Britain to go and learn English language to take it to counterize West. But unfortunately, Gorbachev went there and be corrupt. with English language. Let me tell you, the most corrupt language in the world is English language. The most corrupt language. You can take it to commit any crime is English language. And when the Great Bachon went to pretend to study, they opened account for Great Bachon. Teach Great Bachon how to live jolly life and paying account into Great Bachon. Great Bachon turned to become a tool of the West and America to destroy Soviet Union. Even when Gorbachev came home and became Soviet Union, he was hollering everywhere. Gorbachev is a strong man, but on the ground, he is working with the West to destroy Soviet Union. There was a time, if you're a historian, there was a time that Gorbachev called Margaret Thatcher Iron Lady. When they went to the United Nations, Gorbachev will be fighting West physically, openly, but on the ground he's working with them until finally they achieve what they want and use Gorbachev and the Poland, including the late Pope, I think Pope Benedict, use him to destroy Soviet Union. First of all, by entering Poland, destroy Poland, and to pull the Berlin Wall down and pump money into Poland. When they pump money into Poland, they destroy Berlin Wall. And the East German that they coded, they divided into two and called to Soviet Union, they brought East German back to Germany. That made them to have one German now. But in 19, this thing lingered. Crimea was originally Russian land, disputed by nobody. Although it's closer, it has land boundary with Ukraine, but by Russia, it has sea. Then when they divide the Soviet Union, they carve some parts of Ukraine, of Eastern German. I mean, not Eastern German, Eastern Russia. Eastern Russia joined them to Crimea. Then, I mean, joined them to Ukraine. Then took Crimea, joined them to Ukraine. Then some part of Poland, some part of Hungarian, all of them joined together to become present Ukraine. Then along the line, the West start gingering the Ukraine against the Russians. At election, Russia-Ukraine won the election and was so close with Russia. Ukraine was so close, friendly, brotherly with Russia. America rise up that is trying to convert the whole Ukraine as Russians. They make Russia pull away. They overthrow that man. Western was coming in, causing riots, causing civil disobedience. The man called Russia to come and help them. Finally, they fell. The man ran away. They hold the election. Another person hold the election, won the election, and there were still good rapport with Russia. This man, Obama, in his time, plotted a coup and removed that man. And they stopped Zelensky, this criminal comedian. That is why now Zelensky start killing Eastern Ukraine that are Russians, forcing them to drop their Russian identity, drop Russian language, drop Russian culture, and embrace Ukraine language, Ukraine culture, Ukraine everything. Before they were really accepted to be Ukraine, they were marginalized as Nigeria were marginalized Biafra. They were pushed to the wall. They had nothing to do. In 2014, they shout, and the Zelensky have using bomb, destroying them secretly, which Western media refused to push forward. For what to see what Zelensky are doing, the people he called is ruling, call them part of Ukraine. When this thing get much, they are killing, doing everything, destroying Orthodox churches. This Eastern Ukraine that are Russia have to run to Putin. Russia to come and help them. They intervened. That what took place in 2014. Ukraine hold upper hand. I mean, Russia hold upper hand, winning the war. Took all the whole eastern Ukraine, took Crimea back. Then Western world discovered that they cannot fight Russia and win them easily. They cannot win. How much to win easily? Then they went to home and do drawing and say, let there be ceasefire and let there be referendum to ask each party how they want to be. In this ceasefire, it lasted for 8 years, which France, Emmanuel Macron, and the Chancellor Angela, I think so, of German, who was German president, former German president, that woman, they reached this agreement. And the referendum was conducted. Eastern Ukraine, which are Russia, agreed to pull back. But in this process of this thing, NATO and America went back. And to do what? Train army for Ukraine against Russia. Build the underground safety bunker for Zelensky. Now Zelensky become a tool they are using. Then after that, and Putin got the information. Russia got the information what was going on. They themselves start building themselves up. Do you know that it was the West that fired the first missile into Russia, but Russia used their air defense to intercept it? Now, what are they fighting for? In the agreement of this integration of Soviet Union, agreement was reached between Soviet Union, Russia, and West and America that no nation that were pulled out from Soviet Union will be a member of NATO. They'll never be a member of European Union. They will stay on their own. And not Eastern Ukraine, not Eastern Europe will join NATO or join EU. And that agreement was reached. But what happened? America West starts using their corrupt way, buying all the whole Eastern Europe to join European Union, which they have violated the agreement. Apart from Sweden, only Sweden and Finland. Sweden never joined Soviet Union. They are not communists, although they are Eastern Europe. Now they bought everybody. They joined Eastern Europe. I mean, they joined European Union. Now they want to buy again some Ukraine that have common boundary with Russia. And what is their purpose? To come there, America to come there and build American base in the name of NATO. Russia said no. That's where all the whole problem started. Russia said no. This cannot be. Then the war broke out. But the only thing that Western media, CNN, Al Jazeera, Fox News, ABC News, and the co never tell the West, mostly American citizens, never tell them the truth. That Russia hold upper hand up to today. Russia have taken back Crimea, taken back the whole eastern Ukraine that are Russia's indigenes. Now they are moving to take other parts of the land that doesn't belong, that are not Russian indigenes. They are going there to take in it. But do you know how many people that to the extent the whole Ukraine armed forces perish? Ukraine start doing what they call circular drive, going to street, capturing men by force, pushing them into battlefield. Ukraine to just appeal to Western world to return all those men that run away, civilians that run away when the war started, to repatriate them back to come and join the war. So they send Ukraine start recruiting women into the war. So they send France start sending troops, Poland start sending troops to Ukraine in the name of Ukraine soldiers. Okay, look at it. All the whole Western Europe, European Union, America were giving weapons openly to Ukraine. It was only North America. I mean, North Korea, China, and Iran that support Russia, helping Russia in terms of when Russia is running to run out of arms. India support Russia, but they're not sending weapons, but they support Russia fully. They're allies of Russia. And if you come to weapon manufacturing, Russia is faster weapon manufacturing in the world. Russia is fastest weapon manufacturing in the world. Although where two people are fighting, both of them may be receiving blow, but who receive much? Is Ukraine receiving much blow from Russia?
How long will this be sustained? The war.
I don't think that the war will last long. What you are hearing, propaganda, Photoshop, Western world, the computer war game. We will kill Russia. We will kill Putin. Putin have been bombed. Russia have been doing this. Although, really, I'm a man who likes to tell the truth. There are some impacts Ukraine made through Western weapon. Because some of them land in Russia. Last time, it was Russia oil reserve, oil tanks. They blow up. Last time, I think it was Russia general quarters. They blow up. But when they hit Russia one, Russia will get angry and hit Ukraine 100 times. Very solid. What I discover, not that West love Ukraine, not that America love Ukraine, but they're trying to destroy Ukraine. Finally, not to exist in the map again as a nation. Because they are provoking Russia to destroy Ukraine. But if not that Putin still have human sympathy on Ukraine, you can wipe Ukraine off because of what Western world and America are doing. Western Europe and America are doing. But the only best that this war will come to an end is when Donald Trump election is conducted. Donald Trump won Biden. Republican won Democrat. Do you know that since this war started, the richest company in the world, in America and Western Europe, are arms manufacturing company. Arms manufacturing company in America now are the richest companies in America. Because all the whole budget America is doing is going to the arms. Arms to where? To Ukraine. The whole budget of France, Britain, Poland, Germany are doing is for arms. Arms to where? Arms to Ukraine. And the reason we send that arms, no matter how sophisticated that arms will be, within 2 days, Russia will take their missile and destroy it. How many Russian weapons have Ukraine destroyed? There was what we call battle line or front line. Ukraine cannot near front line. Russia will destroy them.
Yeah, on defense.
Yeah, they're on defense. When they come, they will do something like a guerrilla attack. You say, today Ukraine have captured this place. Western world will broadcast it where everybody will see it. And they will continue repeating it as Ukraine is making good impact. But that place Ukraine hold when they went what I call guerrilla war. In the next 2 days, Russia will clear them off and take more miles or more kilometers within Ukraine territory. Is it how we win the war? If Ukraine did not surrender, did not go and make peace with Russia from this month of May to the end of July, to the end of June, then make sure Ukraine will survive. Because why I say so, the war have eaten Zelensky so much. And look at it, all the whole money Americans are sending, raw cash, the Western Europe are sending, and America is sending to Ukraine. You know the Zelensky embezzle all of them. Go to Dubai, go look the houses Zelensky has. And the Russian Ukraine men are dying. Go you are watching, following it up, if you see cemetery where they bury Ukraine soldiers, you not believe. And Russia still have soldiers and have reserve. Immediately Russia will open mouth now, say, I need volunteers. Come and see people will roll in. Young men will roll in. Young men will roll in without forcing. But Ukraine are forcing their men, using gun, pursuing them on the street, grabbing them, forcing them, tie their eye, force them, and give them only 2 weeks training. There we go and become guinea fowl to Russian bullets.
But unfortunately, we hope that this war will cease very soon in the interest of humanity.